va lwe babakwata naku z'omwezi 23 24 omwezi oguwedde katususiza mwezi olwaleero nga tukyali mu doyi nga state eriawo eri kuzanya jangu nkwekule government eri jangu nkwekule nga tebaleeta bujulizi tebateeka ganti bamaliriza obujulizi n'okutuusa olwaleero bekwasa kimu nti balina emyezi 6 egy'okubagulako bekwasa kimu nti balina emyezi 6 egy'okunoonyereza obujulizi naye ng'ekirabo ekyo kyonna ye persecution gye bagenda nayo mu maaso kubanga bw'obanga wabakwata wabazinduukiriza nga bali ekisuumu nga training tennaba na kutandika ate n'otuusa olwaleero n'oga nti tolina bujulizi bwe wakuŋŋaanyiza kati olwoba wabakwatira ku ki musango ki sirabangayo omuntu gwe bakutte musango gwa terrorism nga tolinaawo nakajulizi nakamu nti oba okutteyo oba ekiwandiiko kiikino oba balina ekyokulwanyisa kiikino oba balina ebikolwa bibino ebyobutujju bye bakoze abantu abagenze ku training ate n'ekirala nabali baba training e Kenya tebabakwata ba trainers abali balina okutraininga bano bebaga nti bali baba traininga mu bikolwa ebyobutujju abali e Kenya bonga government ya Kenya teyabakwata obanga abano tebabakwatirako so ekitegeeza baga nti bano bebali bagenda okwetrainingira Kenya kwegamba olaba ebintu byonna nga byakupangapanga kugenda mu maaso na persecution kunyigiriza abantu baffe na kutaataaganya programu zaffe zetulimu ez'okuteekateeka ogenda mu maaso n'okuterebenkeza eggwanga lyaffe nga tuyita mu struggle kati embeera eyo tujja gyongera kugenda mu maaso nga tugirwanyisa ekirala kwe kuba nti tuli mu nteekateeka y'okusaba bail naye ate identity card zaabwe ne passport baziwamba ate bw'otuuka eri mu kooti mu high court baga nti accused person alina okuleeta ebimwogerako olina okuleeta ID oba passport kati ate bano baabiwamba kati tosobola kukola bail application nga nabyo tobirina kubanga kwa mpapula zennyini z'oteekayo ku bail olina okubiteekako kati n'ebyo nabyo tusabye kooti eragire nti babibaddize nga batugaa nti ate omulamuzi ali ku leave paka ng'ennaku z'omwezi 11 lwe tunaakomawo wano so kyennyamiza okuba nti persecution yagenda mu maaso efaanana bwetyo n'ekisembayo kuba nti babaleetedde ku mpingu ekintu kikwewunyisa nti otuuka ku point efaanana bwetyo noga nti okwasa amateeka nga naawe omenya amateeka tokkirizibwa kuleeta muntu mu kaguli ng'ali ku mpingu kakati bano abakikoze bo bagenda kuvunaanibwa batya oba bo bamenya amateeka ne bagenda ng'embuzi eyasizza ekibya nga basajjalaata kati kyabulabe nnyo eggwanga lyaffe awo lituuse naye tebigenda tumala mu maanyi tugenda kugenda mu maaso n'enteekateeka zaffe
bemumanyi obulungi awadde mu makomero okumala emyaka 3 n'abo abalala be beeyongera okutwala bakirewo ba Olivia Lutaya n'abalala bali mu makomero ag'enjawulo so these are political prisoners and we condemn their detention, illegal detention and violation of their rights. Museveni okukwata bano abantu n'ebasiba n'ekya government ya Kenya obutayita mu mateeka okukwasa bano abantu government ya Uganda tosobola kusanga omuntu mu ggwanga eddala ne bakola nga bwe bakola ne mukwata abantu ne bahanding over to security nga mumanyi embeera eri wano baali badde bayita mu processes waliwo kye bayita extradition n'ebirala mu mateeka bye baali badde bayitamu okujja abantu abo mu Kenya okutuuka wano mu Uganda so nakyo tukivumirira kikyamu naye okusingira ddala eno political persecution bw'olaba wano ebigenda mu maaso si prosecution wabula persecution kukijanya abo bawakanya gavumenti ya Museveni n'obutiitiizi bw'erina nti buli we basanga abantu nga bakunganye balowooza nti abo babeera mu byobuyekera n'ebirala ekitali kituufu ffe nga bwe mbagambye aba MEP tutera nnyo okusindika abantu baffe okufuna trainings ez'enjawulo oluusi tubasindika Kenya, South Africa, oluusi mu mawanga malala ga Europe n'awalala tosobola kubasangayo n'ogamba nti babadde babatendeka mu buyekera nga tolina bujulizi bwonna bwonna obubakwata ku nsonga ezo kyobola singa balina obujulizi obwo bali badde bapresentinga naye buli lunaku bwe bajja bagamba investigations are still ongoing kakati lwaki bakwata abantu ne babayisa mu mbeera eno nga investigations tezinakolebwa. One, we condemn first of all, we stand in solidarity with these people, although they belong to FDC, our sister forces of change. This is a matter of human rights which concerns all of us. And these people, like I said, were picked from Kenya illegally. Those are their steps through which governments pass through before they hand over. Even if a person was suspected to have committed a crime, there are processes that you take to get you from one country to another. So that one is regrettable on the part of the government of Kenya having done that. But also the violation of rights. You've seen today they were handcuffed while in court, and all these problems that are going on, we condemn them in the strongest terms possible. And as NUP we stand in solidarity with them, we shall continue to stand in solidarity with them.
Somewhere Rwanda. As you're well aware today, the matter came up for further mention, and the last time it came up, we had tasked court to ask the state to commit itself on when they will eventually conclude their investigations and then bring the accused persons to the High Court for trial. The last time we asked that, the trial magistrate was indisposed because he was on leave, and even today we've made the same prayers, and still we did not get a response from the magistrate. She indicated that the magistrate handling the file is on leave, and therefore they can only give us that information or give such directives or give a ruling in any case on that question when the magistrate is back. It's delicate. It's a delicate matter where the state uses the prerogative of 6 months within which to conclude investigations. That is an utter abuse of the rights of people, because the same constitution dictates that trial should be speedy and fair. Now, if the state says I have 6 months within which to conclude the investigation and commit you so that you can defend yourself, then it has defeated the sole purpose of a speedy and a fair trial. Of course, the other challenges we are having is that their identification documents, passports and national IDs are in state custody and have refused to hand over the same to these people. We've also made such the application to court, and the same response we got from the magistrate that everything has been noted, and we can only get a ruling on that from the trial magistrate. But we all know that you cannot apply for bail anywhere, whether in the magistrate's court or in the High Court, until you have such documentation as per the bail guidelines which were promulgated by the Chief Justice. Then the other thing, we've seen the violation of rights. From the time they were arrested, their rights have been violated. They have accounted us the stories. They were handcuffed from the time of arrest until they were brought in Kampala. And even today, while appearing in court, they were still on handcuffs. That's a violation, because court is not a prison where people should be imprisoned within the court spaces. It's the only safe space people should have. And of course, we've also informed the court that it should give directives that all state agencies should respect people's rights.
This honorable court is aware that the accused persons have a right to apply for bail, but, Your Worship, the process is still encumbered by the fact that their identification documents are in possession of either the prisons authorities or police or the army. But matter of fact, the possession of government agencies who restrain their movements. And as per the practice guidelines issued by the Chief Justice 2002, whoever is desirous of applying for bail is required under Regulation 12 furnish court with those identities, those documents. The national ID in particular, of course the passport where possible. So we therefore pray that Your Worship will be pleased to direct the state to release the national IDs and passports to enable us to proceed with that process for purposes of securing liberties of their chosen persons. Secondly, Your Worship, it's an unavoidable practice, Your Worship. As much as the Constitution grants the state that latitude, the same Constitution dictates, as cited by my learned friend Wanda here, the same Constitution commands that the trial should be expedited. So, Your Worship, to substantiate this particular point, in a matter like this one, where the state made allegations that the accused persons had gone to receive training, they had traveled to Kisumu for purposes of receiving the training, and it's not in any way indicated that actually they had, that the training was underway, that they were arrested with explosives or anything related to the charge of treason, rather terrorism. There is no justification whatsoever, Your Worship, for the state to procrastinate with the investigations. So the question is how we can get a balancing act with respect to the dictates of the Bill of Rights that trial should be expedited and the time granted to the state to conduct investigations. So that balancing act, Your Worship, is where we are seeking for your guidance.
Notice that the accused national IDs and passports are somewhere, but we are going to take up this and ensure that we do the right thing. Whatever the accused persons are entitled to, they have to get it or access it.
And the Chief Magistrate will make a pronouncement on the same on 9th September. Adjourn to 9th September.
7 must go!
7 must go!
7 must go!
7 must go!
7 is Z! 7 is Z! 7 is Z! 7 must go! 1 Uganda! 1 people! Ra!
Opio